Puffy invited me for weeks, asking me to come and teach him how to, wanted me to be his acting coach.
You know how many celebrities went to Diddy's house thinking they was finna dance?
To be gay in Hollywood, you never expected. They be having these big mansion parties, and the mansion party, the whole mansion is a party, and then it's a separate party in the little room. Around and look in the wrong room.
Katt Williams has officially stepped into the drama surrounding Terrence Howard and Diddy, and things are getting intense, especially after Terrence's jaw-dropping claims on the PBD podcast, where he alleged that several celebrities had to give up their man card at Diddy's notorious parties just to make it in Hollywood. What's wild is that Katt has been calling out these shady industry practices for years, though he was often dismissed as crazy, until now. With Terrence echoing his warnings, the two seem to be aligning, and rumors are swirling that they might even launch a podcast together to expose even more dark Hollywood secrets. If that happens, it could be a game changer, especially as more celebs are being called out for what really goes down behind closed doors.
Tell me, Katt, when I come back, I need you. You my young partner, you my brother in comedy. When I come back, just promise me that my next movie, it'll be me and you. We gonna do it together. We gonna do some buddy cop. I said, Martin, you got my mother word. Go do what you gotta do. When you come back, I'm in your movie. Don't trip. I don't need to see the script or nothing. You know, we get in that office and this fool pull out Big Mama's House 2. I almost died. And I gotta read this script in front of all these good white people, where this want me to get in a dress with him. And I'm literally saying to everybody, why is he in a dress again? You already played the old lady as an FBI agent. We can play anything now. We can be playing a dog catcher this time. Why do we need to be in a dress? And I get so mad, I say, you don't want me. You want Brandon T. Jackson. And that's who they went and got. Twice I said it, they went and got him. Just like I'm telling you, I had that other dude's work. I had all of it. All I did was say, I want to punch it up so it's not offensive.
But hold up, it gets even crazier. Terrence didn't stop at calling out Hollywood's shady side. He went all in, naming celebs who've been seen partying with Diddy over the years and suggesting they're all caught up in the same disturbing scene. Then came the real bombshell. Terrence claimed that Diddy personally tried to make a move on him. According to Terrence, it started off subtle. Diddy approached him under the guise of needing an acting coach, playing it cool. But things took a turn when Diddy suddenly switched lanes, pretending to be interested in Terrence's music. An approach Terrence says was just a cover for something much more personal.
I owe you a dinner, man. I obviously can't afford to get anything else.
Like I told Puffy, I don't let men take me out, sir. I'm good. I'll do no dinner.
But here's where things really take a wild turn. Terrence revealed that it was actually his assistant who caught on to Diddy's real intentions and quickly warned him. Once Terrence found out, he cut off all contact with Diddy immediately. But the tea didn't stop there. Terrence went on to expose that Diddy wasn't the only one making shady moves. Other producers had also approached him with similarly sketchy offers. Terrence, staying true to himself, shut them all down without hesitation. He admitted that standing his ground came with a price. He lost out on major roles and big opportunities in Hollywood. Still, he made it clear that keeping his integrity was more important than fame. When his interview hit social media, it sent shockwaves through the internet. People couldn't believe a major actor like Terrence was openly calling out Diddy. It was next-level stuff, especially since no A-lister had ever gone public like this before. But here's the kicker. Terrence isn't the first to speak up.
How does that feel? You a grown-ass man. You gotta leave Diddy's party like that. You can't even sit down in the car. You gotta drive all the way home, standing up.
Word on the street is that Katt Williams and Terrence Howard might be gearing up to launch their own podcast, where they plan to expose all the messy secrets lurking behind the scenes in Hollywood. While nothing has been officially confirmed yet, the internet is already buzzing with excitement. Social media is flooded with fans eager to see these two outspoken stars team up and spill the tea on the industry's darkest corners. One excited fan on X even pleaded, "Will someone please put Terrence Howard and Katt Williams together in a room?" If this podcast actually happens, it could be one of the most explosive collaborations Hollywood's ever seen.
What do you think? It's never been done before. 3 lovable drag queens driving cross-country, helping Middle America solve its problems.
Y'all want me to wear a dress?
Foolish. This isn't a throwaway role. You'll be carrying the emotional energy of the movie.
Man, it's not that I don't appreciate the offer, because I do, but there's a lot of money involved.
We're talking a major motion picture here, Foolish.
I don't know, man.
Harrison.
That's Harrison. So I guess that's me.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Love it, Foolish.
I ain't feeling that, man. Can I just say something that every actor probably want to say to a couple of gentlemen like yourselves?
Sure, sis. Anything you want to say?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Kiss my black.
If it happens, it could instantly become the most interesting and outrageous media project ever created. Another fan chimed in, fully agreeing, and added, "Gotta love Terrence Howard and Katt Williams. He's of the same mindset." And they're not wrong. Katt and Terrence have clearly been on the same wavelength for years, especially when it comes to calling out Hollywood's questionable agendas and the shady power dynamics behind the scenes.
Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely.
Both Katt Williams and Terrence Howard have been vocal about a disturbing trend in the entertainment industry, claiming that Hollywood has a shady agenda specifically targeting black men, pressuring them into degrading or humiliating situations. You've probably heard Katt reigniting the conversation about the long-standing rumor that black male actors are often pushed to wear dresses before they're allowed to reach A-list status. Now, insiders are saying Terrence Howard is just one of several actors who may have been blacklisted simply for refusing to play along. But this controversy isn't new. Many black comedians and actors have been calling it out for years. Take Eddie Griffin, for example. He was one of the first to publicly criticize Hollywood for forcing black performers into feminized roles. Back in 1999, he wrote and starred in Foolish, a comedy film that took direct aim at the industry. In one unforgettable scene, his character, an odd, aspiring comedian named Miles Foolish Ways, is pressured by studio execs to wear a dress for a role, being told that all the biggest stars had done it. It was a bold and not-so-subtle call-out of Hollywood's shady practices, and it's just one piece of a much larger conversation that Katt and Terrence are now bringing back into the spotlight. And trust, it doesn't stop there.
No, I'm not doing that. I don't feel comfortable with that. That should have been in the discussion. What? You don't feel comfortable with it? I mean, it's a hilarious bit. All the greats have done it.
Fast forward to 2006, and Dave Chappelle dropped major tea on the Oprah Winfrey Show, revealing that Hollywood producers once pressured him to wear a dress for a movie role alongside Martin Lawrence, an experience eerily similar to the fictional scene from Eddie Griffin's Foolish. It was as if Hollywood had turned satire into reality. But when Kevin Hart was later asked about Chappelle's claims, he brushed it off, insisting nothing like that ever happened to him. That response raised eyebrows, with many accusing Kevin of downplaying the issue to protect his career. Fans questioned whether his meteoric rise had anything to do with him quietly playing along, especially since he later appeared in an SNL sketch wearing a dress, right before his career skyrocketed. Social media sleuths started connecting the dots, dragging other big names into the conversation too, like Martin Lawrence, Jamie Foxx, and Tyler Perry, actors known for donning dresses in major roles. Debate broke out online about whether these roles were harmless comedy or part of a deeper, more calculated Hollywood agenda targeting black men.
Come here. Is that 2 niggas kissing?
They allow white men to be strong, but when it's black men, it's seen as a threat. Terrence took it even further, adding, "I don't want to remove a few chromosomes to fit into someone's story. So I feel they need to expand their stories to allow men to be men and simultaneously appreciate a woman's beauty." Now, you already know the internet absolutely exploded over Terrence's controversial statements. On one side, you've got people dismissing both Terrence and Katt as conspiracy theorists, claiming they're just stirring drama for attention and saying, "We've got bigger issues out here than worrying about actors wearing dresses." But on the flip side, there's a huge group of fans praising Terrence and Katt Williams for pulling back the curtain and exposing Hollywood's shady games. These supporters are hoping Terrence and Katt team up ASAP to reveal even more shocking truths about what's really happening behind the scenes.
Definitely haven't ran into to put on the dress. I mean, you know, you have to have boundaries. You have to have limits that you refuse to cross.
This scandal has definitely split the internet, and now it's your turn to weigh in. What's your take on all this drama? Do you think Terrence Howard and Katt Williams are just chasing clout and pushing outlandish conspiracy theories? Or are they courageously speaking out about truths that most celebrities are too scared to touch? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear from you. And don't forget to hit that like button, smash the subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you never miss an update on all the latest Hollywood tea. Share this video with your friends too, because the more people who know, the harder it is for Hollywood to keep its secrets buried. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one!